All right, y'all. Let's get deeper. All right. Is commitment making the pledge or staying involved? Which way? Let's think about this. Is commitment making the pledge or staying involved? What y'all think about this?
I think commitment is more on the bounds of staying involved because anybody can make a pledge. Anybody can say them words, but it takes a whole nother energy to actually go out and be committed through it all, through all the ups, through all the downs,
Mm-hmm.
through all the wrongs, through all the rights. Like commitment, like yeah, you got to be involved. That's the way I see that.
Okay.
Right. Like
Go ahead, Drake.
pledging. Right. Pledging is just words. You know, pledging just words. Like you gotta like really be involved. It's like what they say. Money talk, bullshit walk. It basically the same way. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So yeah.
Okay. Putting
Mm-hmm.
your money where your mouth is. Okay.
Right.
Walk basically how they say walk how you talking. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Chef Joe, what you think?
No, I agree. Um, Commitment is staying involved, but like you said, anybody can talk, but take a strong man to stay involved for a good reason.
Okay. Shout out to my sister Tori in the chat. I see her. She agreeing with something one of y'all gentlemen said. Uh Mike Joe, what you think about it, man? Is commitment making the pledge or staying involved, bro?
Hey, definitely what everybody else said. Gotta show it, bro.
Okay. So since we all agree, let me ask this follow up. When y'all look at the world today and the way that people are approaching relationships now, do you think people actually are trying to stay involved, or they just look at it just making the pledge?
In this day and age,
Yep.
They making that pledge,
Definitely
bro.
making a pledge.
pledge.
You hear people say it all the time. Well, I'm in a committed relationship. I'm in a committed relationship.
Until they find somebody with more money, more status, that can get them where they want to go.
Not only that, like at the first sign of trouble, they'll leave.
Mm. No,
Mm.
I ain't thought about that. No.
And depending on the type of trouble
Mm-hmm.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
so
that too. True.
so when people take when people go to get married and they go to say their vows, right? Because I always say, what was considered y'all commandments ain't commandments. They just suggestions, right? That's how I look at it. That when people say, for better or for worse,
Rich
sickness
or
and health,
poor.
Sickness and health,
richer for
riches
poor,
and poor.
to death do you part. How do y'all feel? And this is just asking y'all opinion. How do y'all feel about people when they go for a divorce? What y'all think about that? Because I've been married before. I've been through a divorce. How do y'all feel about that? Like when people get a divorce, do you feel like that's them giving up? Like,
I don't think it's giving up. Like if you tried to do everything you could trying to save your marriage and it not work, I mean, nah, let it go. Like I hate when people say I stay for the kids. Like I hate that. Like I understand you want to have a stay at home environment for the kids, but if you're not happy and you going through so much stress and mental health, that shit not healthy for you. Like
Mm-hmm.
nah.
Gotta have a good life insurance or policy.
Mm.
okay,
Right. Like I never understood that neither. Like when people say stay for the kids, like I mean, when you get older, your kids don't understand. You don't got to stay and deal with all that trauma, abuse, physical,
Mm-hmm.
mental. Like no, like
okay. Big
yeah.
Dave, what you think about that, man?
I think what he said is kind of true. Like, if you decide to end up staying for your kids and you ain't happy and you have made all these sacrifices your whole life, when your kids get an age and you get old and gray, you ain't able to live, like you on the verge of kicking it in a wheelchair, like you'll be completely rethinking about the way the fuck you did things, regardless of them kids or not.
Yes,
And
sir.
them kids is gonna know and understand in the end, either way you decide.
Okay. Mike Joe, what you think?
I feel in general like you know, the marriage part, like we don't think about all the bad that could happen. We don't think about it right then and there. We like we're not looking at the if they cheat or if they you know what I'm saying, do something we really don't like to get a divorce or whatever. Like, you acting on your words. When you say the words, you ain't thinking about all the possibility of the negativity of everything that could happen. So
All right, now I got a question. Now, I'm not taking no side on it, but this right here is trying to get an understanding because it sounds like my whole team said fuck them kids. So I'm just playing. I just fuck with y'all. But people always make a commitment, right? To say whatever they do for their children, right? Like people use that mantra, like everything I do for my kids is about protecting the children, making sure the kids and everything. So if we understand that in the proper order of things, your children are really just a byproduct of the foundation, which was you and that person's relationship. If you choose to end it, is it not similar of breaking the commitment to your kids in a sense though? Like even if y'all really couldn't fix it, like say both of y'all were trying and y'all really couldn't fix it, is part of it though still not kind of breaking a commitment? Because you're making more than one commitment, right? Because the job of a husband and the father is two separate jobs. I know people throw them together, but that is two different jobs. The job of a mother and the job of a wife is two separate jobs. So is that not the same thing of you kind of breaking the commitment to the child? If you just say, man, hey, I gotta be happy, man, I'm sacrifice your little ass nigga. What y'all think?
I mean,
but
yeah,
at what cost? I mean, you could stay for the kids and make that commitment, but if you truly not happy and that shit eating your ass up, why would you stay? Like, I don't get that.
so it's really it ain't even about the kids anymore. It's about how you feel, right?
I mean, but you got to have your mental health and you got to be strong, my brother. Like if you breaking your back, paying all the bills, taking care of your wife, taking care of your kids, and they still don't appreciate you, still
Just
talking
say
shit
it,
to you.
Josh, Chef Joe, just say it. Fuck them kids.
That's why I ain't got
Just
no.
say it. Just say it's all about you.
You
It's all
trying
about
to
you,
find a
man.
nice way not to say it. Now, I get it. I hear you. You ain't got no kids, but it's okay. You listen. You trying to find a nice way not to say fuck the kids. At the end of the day, that's really what you're trying to do. Okay, just say it. You've been on this show long enough. Just go ahead and say it. Fuck them kids.
Fuck them damn kids.
Go ahead. It's all right. What y'all think about the question that I asked, man? Do it feel like you breaking the commitment on for the children, man?
No, I mean, I don't think it's breaking a commitment to your kids. I mean, I would say maybe breaking a commitment to your partner, but your kids, no. I mean, as long as you taking care of them, and doing your father duties, I don't think it's breaking a commitment to your kids. Me personally.
Okay. Mike Joe, what you think, man? Are you abandoning them chilling?
Nah, I ain't abandoning the kids. I'm just abandoning the where they came from. I'm not
Same old
abandoning the kids though.
say you're leaving the mother/father, not the kid. You still committed to being a parent.
Yeah, I'm gonna always be that.
Big Dave, man, what you think, man? We walking the line of fuck them kids, man. What we doing?
nah, it ain't so much as fuck them kids. I love mine. I would do anything in the world for mine. But like with it being on two different levels as far as being a husband and being a father. If you was to quit being a husband, as long as you still being a father, and kids always remember you, you steady making memories and spending time with your kids whenever you can. Like I feel like that should go a long way versus staying together in a household where you and their mothers fighting and arguing all the time, and you being angry around your kids all the time. Like I feel like it would impact their life a lot better if you had to leave that situation in order to give them
A better
things
life.
that they will remember versus remember your ass being angry all the time, kicking their fucking toys into TVs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yep.
you
And
gotta
that
And
That
You gotta
goes
the
read the
high
whole
blood
situation,
pressure,
man.
going to the hospital and all that stuff, man. Now you got
Yeah,
all these
fucking
different
heart
issues
attack
yourself,
shit.
bro.
all
So,
that
Mhm.
ties,
Exactly.
all that ties into relationship trauma. You know,
so,
you doing your kids more harm than good if you stay.
Thank you.
so, so I'm gonna give y'all a scenario there. So, let's say all y'all are fathers of a daughter, and the daughter, your little girl is like 8 years old, right? And she look at you with them baby girl look at you with them little tears in her eyes, and she say, "Daddy, I understand you unhappy, but please don't leave." What y'all telling baby girl? Y'all gonna look at baby girl and say, "Look, I can't stand that bitch, baby. I gotta go." And what y'all gonna do? She said,
Exactly.
"Daddy, I know you unhappy, Daddy, but I love Mama. Just don't leave, Daddy." What y'all doing?
I say, baby, I love you and I'll always be here for you, but I can't stay with your mama. I'm sorry.
That sounds
Nah,
good to me.
Yeah, that's something
I'm
about right.
goddamn.
Okay, cool. We all on the same page. I ain't really got nothing to add to it. I don't disagree with y'all. But Kev put up here. You know, this is Kev from Kev perspective is the one that we watched this clip from, my vocal vision brother. He said, "Who broke the commitment first? The person who cheated or the person who filed for divorce?"
The person who fucking
First,
cheated. No.
no.
Yeah,
I think the person who
cause
filed for divorce.
Oh,
What?
It's the divorce, bro.
It's the
okay.
divorce.
Ooh, we sound like 50-50. We gonna have to dive in.
Oh,
All right, okay. So this is all right. This is what I this
oh
is
no,
so
no.
this
I got a question.
wait. No. We gonna
No,
do that.
no.
We gonna do that. Wait. We gonna get into that. So this is what I want to happen.
I want
I
to
need
hear it.
this is what I need to happen. So I need my fighters Dre and Mike Joe to go to the blue corner, and I need my fighters, Big Dave and Chef Joe. I need y'all to report to the red corner. We on the fence about this. So those who feel like it starts at cheating, I want you to defend your premise first, though. So I think that would have been the lighter complexion of my group. Chef and Dave. y'all on the side of the person who said, see, I'm in the middle, even complexion wise, I'm still in the middle. Because even though those two brothers ain't on camera, they are the darker ones of this group. So I'm still in the middle, I'm cinnamon orange and whatnot, but I'm still in the middle of this placement. So I guess
Man,
I'm new.
stupid.
So what I want Chef
I'll start it
Joe.
off. I know you're going.
All
So,
right, let's go. Defend your placement.
so the house you paid for, the house you worked so hard to take, you come home and your wife in there fucking like a goddamn cheerleader in your goddamn bed. You ain't gonna divorce her? Hell, I might be in jail before I do that, but I'm just saying. I'm
hey,
just
that
saying.
shit right there came first. You know what I'm saying? That right there is the reason and the starting cause of you even going to think about divorce.
I was just about to add that in there. I was about to
Hey,
say that's fair because technically the act of the cheating is kind of what set it all in motion.
yeah,
All right, look.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Okay, now let me give my other fellas time. Let me fight for their premise. All right, Dre, Mike Joe, what y'all?
All right.
Come on, man. Y'all
All right.
said it starts with this filing of the divorce.
First, I'm gonna say this. I'm not
Go ahead.
saying I would do that. I'm not saying
Okay.
I would take on that, but by the definition, you know
Okay.
what I'm saying, by marriage, it's saying through, like you said earlier, through sickness and through health, through
Mm,
rich and through poor and
Yep.
through
I
up
ain't
and
say nothing
through
about
down.
cheating, goddamn it.
You know
mm.
what I'm saying?
I
Like it
ain't
say
say
through
nothing about
up.
no fucking
That's
cheating.
Hey, so what
that's all the
happened?
way on the
What
worst
happened?
side though.
She
That's on
been
the worst
sick
side.
trying to get injected with some of that get well medicine.
It said
Shit.
through ups and through downs. They mean you should stay with your partner, not really no matter what. So
Hey,
you
All
it
right.
making a
means that
commitment to stay with
it
them
means
through
that, and
all of that.
yeah, like how you say through the
Right.
definition. But I'm gonna tell you now, as soon as you do that, I'm out. Now I agree. I agree with what I said as far as the whole, hey, by definition or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave. But
Man,
it
fuck
starts
that
with
damn
divorce.
definition.
It starts with I
Right.
think it's divorce though.
I'm starting to feel a little hypocrisy coming from the darker side.
I'm telling you.
Whoa, so my brother said they pointed out a point about, biblically, you said for better or for worse.
Yeah.
Right now, this cheating is a worse situation for most people. That's what we dealing with. They saying you shouldn't, but then both of these brothers also said they not putting up with that. So I'm a little confused here. It sounds like we all in agreement, actually.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Ms. Amos said that biblically cheating is a sin. 10 Commandments.
It is.
So, but we said commitment. So, do people actually tell a person in their commitments? Well, I guess it depending on how you lay your vows out. I'm assuming this is how this is going to go. I guess if you take that vow of exclusivity, monogamy to it, then I would say that's where you're first breaking the commitment then. Because if you vowed of monogamy, then you would be the first one to break the commitment. Technically, definitively, you would be the first one. Now, am I out of pocket by saying that if she didn't file, now y'all in a two wrongs don't make a right type situation? If you guys are choosing to walk the biblical path, are both of y'all wrong now?
Wait, say that one more time.
If he broke the commitment first, because y'all took a vow and part of y'all vow was the exclusivity, which was your monogamy, which means that you would then have broke the commitment first. But then she come behind you and then file for divorce. Would this now be a situation of two wrongs not making a right?
At that point, I don't think nobody thinking about the biblically or anything. This is all in
I ain't asking. I'm not asking where y'all mind at. I'm asking you because y'all.
Ain't no y'all. It's a dark
things about definition. So now I want to have an understanding. Are both people considerably wrong? Now, me, I don't believe in right or wrong. Y'all know how I get down. I said considerably. This is considerably. For those who walk heavily these moral paths, would that not be considerably both parties being wrong?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah.
I'm just asking now.
But the question is, who was wrong first?
The motherfucker who cheated. What the fuck you mean?
Okay, I'm just asking, man. I me personally, I think, because if we talking about being accountability, then the person who's doing the cheating gonna have to own up and say, "Yo, you fucked it up first," and then you put that person in position now to. Because I always say that you can't blame people, you can't blame other people for your bad behavior. So if you do something, because we're talking about trauma, right? And let's be real with this. Most women they're gonna tie their respect. And since we doing biblical, we doing. I don't really like going biblical because that ain't really my book of building. But for conversation purposes, and I'm very diverse and I can do this. But biblically speaking, you set a placement. You gave your vows and you said you was gonna be this. And biblically speaking, it says for women to respect their husbands. It say for men to love their wives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the problem is once you go to cheat on that woman, you now challenge her trusting you. And I'm gonna tell you right now, trust is gonna run right there with respect for women. Broke that trust, you have now lost her respect, which means now you're definitely putting yourself in the realm of now walking towards divorce. What y'all think about that?
I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
So that man kind of would have been. He would have set that on that pathway. Being honest. Mm-hmm. So I kind of can't blame the woman now for reacting.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, so I'm gonna throw a curveball.
Let's go.
Let's say you cheated on her first, and then she went and cheated.
Mm-hmm.
Would you take her back? Question to everybody: would y'all take her back, or would y'all?
I think those people need to stay together.
That's what I think too.
Yeah, because they equal at that point. They equal at that point.
Mm-hmm.
But earlier y'all talking about like ups and downs and the vows and shit. Like with the vows, when you say you're gonna be together through the ups and downs, and you walk in, you witness some motherfucker in that damn with his fucking meat up and down. You going how many days it gonna be between that and the time you cheat or divorce? Your meat to go up and down, and you not think about that motherfucking meat going up and down like. Nah.
You don't know how they're gonna react either though. Just
Exactly.
you reacting cool don't mean I'm gonna react like that, you know.
I don't even think I would be able to enjoy it. I would have to just move on or find something else right away. Like I wouldn't be able to enjoy that. You got a visual picture.
Okay, look, ego that come into it.